love the whipped cream from Trader Joe's. That adds a little touch. It's kind of like cold foam at home, if you will. Just made some breakfast this morning. I'm gonna eat this while getting some work done. I just did avocado, tomato, and then scrambled eggs. So super simple, but it's so good. I just got ready for the beach. I packed up my beach bag in this massive aloe tote. I love this. It's such a good beach bag because it fits so many things. I basically just put in a towel, my book, a hat, sunglasses, and then sunscreen, and I just got ready quickly. I'm gonna go meet up with my friend. I need to leave in like 2 minutes. But for my skincare to the beach, I just use this Supergoop Glow Screen. So good. I have this in the golden hour. I like the tinted sunscreen just because it adds like a nice sheen to your face, and especially if you're not wearing makeup, it gives that like inner glow tan kind of look. And then for just my regular sunscreen, like to reapply at the beach, I just use this Trader Joe's facial sunscreen, and I have very sensitive skin, so this is really good for it, and it's oil-free, it doesn't have any fragrance in it, and it's like probably $12 or $15 at Trader Joe's. Like, this is so worth it. I love this stuff. And then for my outfit, I'm just wearing this overshirt from, where is it from? Urban? Yeah. Got this on sale this summer, and it's like massive, but it's just the perfect thing to throw over your swimsuit. And then these shorts are Abercrombie. Swimsuit is Princess Polly. I love the green. I'm like, it's very holiday-esque. My jewelry rings are from Majuri. I can leave these linked down below because I have been obsessed with Majuri, you guys. I've been wearing these earrings, you've probably seen in my vlogs, like nonstop, because you don't have to take them out when you're working out, showering, going to the beach or anything, because they do not tarnish. Like, the quality of the gold is such a great quality, and it's like affordable too. So I'll be sure to link these down below because I always get questions about like where my gold jewelry is from, and Majuri is one of my favorite places to shop for jewelry. Then these necklaces, this one is Ana Luisa, and then the name necklace that says Lauren is from a Etsy shop. So I'll try to find this and link it for you guys, but again, I'll have like all of my jewelry pieces linked down below. I'm gonna make some greens and bring them to the beach with me. This brand sent over their greens putter. It's from the brand Kiala, and I love trying greens. So it's perfect timing too, because I just ran out of the ones that I was using before. But, ooh, I don't know how I'm gonna get in this little top. Oh my gosh. Hadn't had them yet. Oh no, that was a dumb idea. Okay, maybe I'm not gonna do it in this water bottle. It came at the perfect time because I literally just ran out of the greens that I used like yesterday. Oops. So we're gonna froth it up. It smells so good. What flavor is it? Tropical Splash. It's from the brand Fiala. Never heard of it before. But I love trying new greens, so I'll have to taste test it for you guys. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Hello. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Those taste so good. It reminds me of something and I cannot put my finger on it. I want to say Nerds, but I know that's not right. Oh, Sweet Tarts. It tastes like Sweet Tarts. Hopefully that's not a bad thing because these were really good. I just got off the phone with my friend Sid for like an hour and a half. Always so good to catch up. But I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about long distance friendships and just like post-grad life and all of that for a quick second, because I do get a lot of questions how to make friends post-grad, especially if you move to a different city, because you guys know I used to live in Minnesota and then I moved to Florida knowing literally nobody, and then it was just kind of like up to me to meet friends and everything. And now I'm heading to Tampa knowing nobody. And I'm kind of starting all over and starting fresh and new. So I'll definitely do probably a podcast episode once my podcast is live. I keep teasing the podcast a little bit, but the goal is to have it live and ready for you guys by December 31st. So we'll talk like all things post-grad life and life in your 20s and all of that fun stuff. But going back to like long distance friendships, one of the biggest tips of advice I always tell people is to like schedule out literally in your calendar, in your planner, whatever you use, schedule out a FaceTime call or phone call with your friend and like coordinate what date and what time you're gonna catch up, because truly putting it down in your calendar will actually make it happen. There's been so many times where I've wanted to FaceTime a friend or like catch up, but my day just like got away from me and we didn't have it scheduled, so we ended up like not FaceTiming or not making that phone call. And then that happens more often than usual. And before you know it, maybe that friendship is fading a little bit, or you just haven't talked to that friend in like weeks and weeks. And personally for me, I'm not like a Snapchatter, so I don't keep up with my friends via Snapchat. Like I will send videos. I go through spurts where I'll send like a bunch of videos to my friends, and then like hours and hours later, I'll respond to the videos they replied with. So it's not like a constant communication type of thing for me. Same goes with the voice memos. I was in like a habit where I would like send voice memos back and forth, but then I'm like, why won't we just like pick up the phone and call each other? Like if we're sending voice memos, we might as well just like FaceTime or call. And then, yeah, you can never catch me sending paragraphs on paragraphs like via text. I just hate texting for the life of me unless I'm like bored at work or something. Sure, I'll text, but I'm not one to just like sit and text you back to back every like minute. So FaceTimes and calls are just like the way to go for me. And obviously just like keeping in touch and touching base like via text sometimes, like, hey, how are you? Or like, how is this going? How's the new job transfer? Things like that. And it's weird because post-grad life, you really do figure out who your true friends are, and the phone works both ways, you know, like you can't expect your friends to constantly reach out to you, and your friends can't constantly expect that if you're the one who moved away, that you're the one constantly reaching out. So it goes both ways, and you truly do see like who puts the effort in once you graduate college and everyone's off kind of doing their own things, especially in your 20s. Like everybody's at a different stage of their life, whether it's friends that are engaged, friends that have serious relationships, or friends that are like single and just living alone and focusing on that area of their life. And then, yeah, you have your friends that are like moving in with their boyfriends, or they live with their boyfriends already and stuff. And so they kind of always have like a person to go to. And then maybe you being the single one, not living with roommates or something, it can feel like isolating. But again, that's just like your job to reach out to people and really nourish those friendships to keep them flourishing. And I think human connection is like one of my favorite things ever. I'm such an extrovert, so I always love like keeping in touch with my friends. And it can definitely be difficult, especially when I am focusing on like areas of my life in terms of work, or maybe I'm like right now I'm really focused on YouTube, social media in general, and then also like my move. So I haven't been very communicative with a lot of people in my life, whether it's close friends I have here in Florida or friends that I have back at home in Minnesota, even like my family. Like there's spurts where I'll just kind of go ghost for a little bit, and that's totally okay as long as you are keeping people in the loop as into like what you're doing, or maybe letting people know like, hey, you know, I'm really busy, I want to catch up later this week, let's chat on Friday or something like that. Just so your friends don't feel like you're distancing yourself or there's something wrong, because that can definitely be something too. But yeah, that's just like a huge thing. And especially if you've already gone through like high school, you kind of know, even high school, once you graduate, you weed out those friends a little bit that were just there for the convenience of being at the same high school. And then once you guys go off to college and you all go your separate ways to different universities, that's another way where you kind of see what friends are the true friends, and like if the hometown friends that were at your high school are truly like your best friends that they were all throughout your life, you know? And yeah, that's kind of just like my thoughts with that. So moral of the story is I definitely recommend just constantly having maybe someone to look forward to talk to, whether it's like later on in the week or starting your week off, or maybe even having a routine with one of your best friends being like, hey, every Sunday night, let's FaceTime or something like that. Personally, I kind of just schedule it whenever with a friend and catch up that way, but it always makes me feel good because it makes you feel at home, and it just makes it feel like no time has passed, you know, even though you both live in different areas. So that's the moral of the story with that. I know lots of you guys are either moving or you have like job opportunities in other cities and you're scared to move just because of the fear of like making new friends and leaving the friends that you currently have behind. But believe me when I say like the right people will stay, and it's up to you in them also to like nourish the friendship and to not obsess too much about like what they're doing or obsess too much about the friendship either. I think that's something important too. Like you should both be doing your own type of things. It's very similar to like a relationship, especially a long distance relationship. Like don't even get me started on that one. I mean, that's very, very stressful. I am not in a long distance relationship by no means, but I can understand how sometimes you obsess over what the other is doing, and that can be very, very unhealthy in like a long distance relationship like that. So it's important to find that like happy medium type of balance. And it's actually really funny. Somebody literally commented on one of my videos like a couple weeks ago and was like, are you still dating like a long distance boyfriend? I'm like, since when do I have a long distance boyfriend? Not in my world. It's not the world I live in. There's no long distance boyfriend, but whatever fantasy world you made up about me, sure. But anyways, that's the little chat I wanted to share with you guys. But yeah, I want to chill for a little bit and try to knock off some things on my to-do list, because I made this to-do list tonight of everything that that was in my like mental to-do list, and I just had to write it down because it was overwhelming me and making me feel really, really stressed. And I'm just like, I need to put it down so I can physically see what little things I have to do, because it's just like a bunch of little things, and then I'll feel a lot better. So I need to definitely cancel my AT&T tomorrow. It's like number one. They're the internet company for this apartment that I'm in, and I don't need them for my next apartment. I'm like, how the heck do I do that? It's just like so many little adult things, and I'm like, this is when I wish like my dad was here to be like, I'll do it. Like, oh, being an adult sometimes is just not fun, but you gotta do it. So I'm gonna do that, and then I think I'll show you guys like how I make some overnight oats. I'm gonna do that in probably a little bit because I work Orange Theory tomorrow morning. So I'm gonna make my overnight oats. They're so freaking good. Consistency is just too good, but I'll leave this in the fridge overnight, and then they obviously get like thicker, and it's perfect. I also get these Tupperware glasses from Amazon, and they're the best containers for overnight oats. I even put like leftovers and stuff in here. I love them, so I can leave them linked down below for you guys. Of course, I gotta do my advent calendar of the night. I'm gonna do this before I like do my skincare and everything. But tonight's tea of the night. Where is she at? Ooh, I love this one. I've had this one before. It's the turmeric gold tea. So good. I love turmeric tea personally. I know it's one of those flavors where people are either like, this is disgusting, or they like it. And for me, I do not mind the taste. But this is like the highlight of my night every single day. I get so excited.